Hello, I'm Brad Point for AltCorner at 2000 Trees Festival 2016. I'm joined with the brilliant Meco.
Hello!
Hey. Would you like to introduce yourself?
We're just a bunch of really good friends.
Possibly a little bit drunk?
This is Lewis Williams, he plays drums.
Yeah! I'm Luke and I play guitar.
And I'm Adam and I play bass.
You don't have to read it off the sheet. Yeah, it's not gonna.
That's me.
I'm trying, I can't see it.
I meant to be reading it. So one thing I loved when I listened to your guys' album was your real kind of unique sound.
Oh, thank you.
And it's like so much. It's really refreshing to listen to, I think, compared to kind of other releases that I've been listening to recently.
Oh, that's amazing.
So how did you kind of arrive at your sound? Was it kind of just completely natural, or
yeah,
did you?
it really is, man. Like, I mean, we all just love music. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's good or it's got an element that we look for in other music, we're bound to like it. So I don't know. I don't really know how the sound came together. I mean, I was in a band before this, which was kind of doing a similar thing, and then that sort of dissolved. And it's just a case of rebuilding and finding the right people. And then, you know, like it kind of just evolved from that. And the band before was always into harmony, so we basically loved It's much more like System of a Down.
Yeah.
So like we were really into the dual vocal thing, and then all of a sudden we had 3 people that could sort of sing.
Yeah.
So we just sort of went into it like
we've
that.
all developed as singers together. Like we never started as singers. So it's like not one of us could sing, so we should all do it really.
And then no one will notice that not one of us can sing.
Share the burden.
Completely, man.
I like it. So what are some of your kind of influences on your music? Because I mean, you said there's a lot.
Like one of our biggest favourite bands at the moment is Everything.
Yeah.
So good.
Bands like Manchester Orchestra. I don't know. We take a lot of influence. It's such a said thing.
We're always sharing bands between each other.
Yeah.
It's all of different genres.
And it's all a mix. Like it's kind of just as long
so.
as it's good. Like, you know.
Like Adam's introduced me to some of my favourite bands. Lewis introduced me to some. I've introduced them to bands.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's just like, do you know what I mean? So. But yeah, I think Everything are a band we all love. Manchester Orchestra are a band we all love.
Pup are really
Pup
good.
are so
From
good.
Canada, yeah.
Their new album is unbelievable.
Yeah,
amazing.
It's so good, man. But then we all, we all like really heavy stuff as well, and like really light stuff and rap.
That's really cool. So obviously your is your debut album, isn't it?
Yeah, the last one.
Your debut album. I mean, that's been out for a while, and I know like we loved it. I mean, I think
man.
I think we reviewed it, and we gave it a really good score.
Yeah, no,
We
thank you so
absolutely
much,
loved it,
man. Really
so I mean, like, what's the reaction been to that album?
Yeah, it's been good. Like, it's always a bit nerve-wracking because you've been going for a few years and you've released EPs, and then it's like this is our full body of work.
This is you, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it is.
Especially, I feel like every time we've released something, it's been slightly different or a bit more developed version of the last one. So you don't know if you've gone too far. People are going to be turned off because it doesn't have these elements that the last EP had, or whether people are going to like it even more because it's more of a unit. Do you know what I mean? But it's weird. We're in a weird headspace when we wrote that album, but I think it came out all right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a fantastic album.
Thank you.
I know I loved it, and I know loads of my writers did as well.
That literally means so much.
When it came out, I know I think there's about 5 or 6 of us who wanted to do the review. So
No way,
yeah,
man. Oh,
it's really, really good.
That's so cool, man.
Obviously, through releasing the album, I mean, you've really established yourself kind of in the UK scene. And
do you think so?
Yeah, I really do. I mean, like, it's there.
amazing,
Well,
man.
my question is, I mean, do you kind of feel that way, I suppose, or has there been a moment where you've gone like, wow, like this is working?
I think when you're in a band, it's so hard to have that perception because you couldn't be further at the other end than someone who's into your band. You're it. So like, I think when you have, like, for example, when we played today, we weren't expecting to play so many people, and then you've got a
people
full
singing
tent
along as well.
Yeah,
loads of people. You don't expect it, but
and you've got like a full tent of people that are there to actually see you, rather than it's just like a walk-in crowd. I think that's stuff like that really represents how you're being perceived, and it is so cool. I mean, maybe everyone just was there because it's like, what is this? Do you know what I mean? But it felt like it was a good vibe. I mean, it's the same. I think Heavy Fest last year was the first time we really felt like people are starting to take notice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's people actually waiting for when you go on rather than when we're making a racket and and then want to come in and check it out.
That's it, man. Like before, it would always be like 4th song in, the crowd would develop, whereas this is like 1st song, people are there ready for.
I mean, especially when they're singing it back to him.
It's
that
crazy,
must be the
man.
ultimate kind of dream, really.
Yeah. There's like a bit in the first song of the set where Lewis sometimes stops so the crowd can sing, and there's been so many times where there's just been no one singing. It's like, go! It's like, okay, let's go. Let's carry on. Whereas this time people were singing. So.
Yeah, so you guys were on the Scuzz tour, weren't you?
Yeah, man,
I mean, how was that?
Sick.
I mean, you were touring with some amazing bands. I mean, like.
We're all best of friends now. It couldn't have been a better tour just for like the group of people.
Morale, man.
Yeah, and also the bands. Like, it's amazing when you get to play with sick bands every night. So that was probably one of the most fun.
You did it
stuff.
as a rotating
Yeah,
headline
definitely.
as well.
I don't know why more people don't do it as well, because like, you know, when you've got, we basically said from the start we're never going to announce the stage times, and it just meant that everyone was there from doors. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's kind of like it's a proper like package rather than opener support main, you know, headliner or whatever.
Or people come down for what they just want to see.
Yeah, because it's like,
yeah.
if you don't announce the stage times, people are like, oh, I want to see this band, I don't want to miss them, so I'll get there for doors. And so
I
like,
mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, if you're kind of just, you're there, I mean, I found some of my favourite bands just by kind of being seeing a sport band who I wouldn't have necessarily, you know, gone to see.
Definitely.
But I'd be like, oh my god, these guys are amazing, and
Well,
like, they've gone and to be one of my favourite bands, you know, that's the way it goes, isn't it?
I mean, it's sad, but the general attitude is, oh yeah, I'll get there for the main support, I'm not worried about the support band, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, it just kind of eliminates that and it's so cool when people do turn up, because that's how most people discover their new favourite bands, because it's like, oh, these guys are good, do you know what I mean? So, I know, I remember I saw Code in Canberra in like 2006 maybe, and Oceanside was supporting. I'd never heard anything like them before. I was like 14 maybe or 13, and they became one of my favourite bands, like, that influenced me so much, like, and that's just because it was a support band at a show.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, more people need to do it for sure.
Definitely, man.
So I mean, after 2000 Trees, what are your plans?
Well,
we're just writing the next album.
Yeah.
We're kind of 2/3 of the way in. We're finishing it off, and then we're going into record in September.
Yeah.
So that's it. We've got a couple of shows dotted about. Some cool little festivals.
It's a really cool one called Fort Fest.
Yeah, that looks epic.
Yeah,
I'm going to try and get down to
Black
that.
Peaks and Max Raptor.
In me as well, aren't they? Yeah,
loads of good bands,
Arcane Roots, like, but I think it's like the first time it's ever happened, so it's always interesting when a festival pops up, man, and it's like,
it's cool to be a part of it as well.
I mean, they've nailed it with the lineup.
They've clearly got good people booking.
Yeah, that's
the
it.
lineup is epic.
I like good funding as well.
Okay, so we always kind of end our interviews with either funny or just completely random questions. So the first one is, if you could add one member from another band to yours, this could be like anybody, who would it be?
Jake from
Akoda, yeah. Actually, he's over there, man. We'd actually add him. I'm not even joking. We did, like, if we ever blew up somehow and we had the budget to have another person doing something, we'd just get him straight away. There he is. It's
doing anything he wants to do.
Yeah,
like
Jake from Akoda.
I like it.
Have you heard of Akoda?
No, I haven't.
Their last album is unbelievable. If you do one thing for me, listen to True Secret. It's unbelievable.
Other than that, Devin Townsend, I think.
That'd be so random.
Both of them, Devin Townsend and Jake, sorted.
I'd really like someone just nuts, like, I don't know. Like,
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, I'd like Marilyn Manson, man.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, imagine Marilyn Manson, like, just doing like the Macarena and like singing BBs, man. That'd be sick.
I like it. So if you could tour with any band, dead or alive, who would it be?
Pop.
Like, just because their album has just come out. There's so many bands, to be honest, man, but like right now I'm gonna say Pup.
Yeah.
Every night you have to
really
do
good
your
album.
best because it's just playing with Pup.
Yeah.
Or the Who.
The Who would be sick.
Or
Or
AC/DC,
AC/DC, man. Or ABBA. Imagine how sick that would be.
Or Ghost.
Ghost would be
Ghost,
sick.
yeah, Ghost.
ABBA would put us to shame with their vocals, man.
Yeah.
They're like next level.
That'd be amazing.
But yeah, Pop's kind of like an upper, you know, like a hot band that we all like. Their last album's incredible, and we just love to tour with them because they're.
I think it would go really well as well. I think
that's the other thing. I feel like it would be a good bill as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, Mr. Pup. Please book us on your tour. I don't even know when they're touring next.
Okay, so lastly, we have, if you handed $1 million right now, £1 million, sorry, right now, how would you spend it?
I'll buy everyone right here a drink, I reckon.
You're so
or whatever they want.
Yeah, what'd you do?
You know one of those like
lasers?
No, you know those like water fucking jet ski things.
Yeah.
I'll get one of them.
Oh, they're
ones.
sick, man.
Yeah.
Dude, we could done the
Yeah,
interview
just
all four of us,
hold
just
'em, yeah.
hovering, man. That would be
Perfect.
sick.
That would be awesome.
That would go viral, man.
That would.
Yeah, that's sick.
That would be both of us, just straight to stardom.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'd do something with cars, but that's way better.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I like
Do you know
it.
what I mean? Like,
Awesome. Thanks so much for speaking to us,
thank you
guys.
so
It's
much,
actually
man.
amazing.
I'm gonna give you a hug.